Hello, hello, hello. Yes, it's Secret Sister back again, people, on the All Purpose podcast. Thank you for everybody that is supporting me, pressing that like, share, and notification button. And I just want to come on here, people, and tell you, since I've been doing this podcast, it's just showed a lot of different personalities of people that I know, family that I'm related to. Do you understand? You're doing something and people not going to support you, but envy, but they're not going to say, Secret, you're doing a good job. You understand? Can we have our one cousin now in one of the podcasts? So I'm saying, since when did you want to do podcasts? Because you can't even have a conversation. You understand? And I'm just showing you red eye in family and envy. Listen, me, I talk to Honor coming out on our watch. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, I'm good. My kids are good. We'll Gucci around here. But we're going to get on to one of my stories, because as you know, Secret Sister has the tea. And yes, I am embellishing on my own family. You understand? I'm not trying to go in anybody else's business like what my family do. Yeah, instead of they sorting out themselves, they're rather dipping at other people's business. And throughout the years, so many things have gone wrong, and nobody's tried to save anyone. You understand? All I can tell you, people, I saved myself from these people. Yeah, I made a look at island of my own. Me and my kids were very happy. Little blessings, they come down and get excuse the noise, people. We have got the gardeners outside and they're doing a brilliant job, but you might hear a little bit of background noise. So today, as I've been talking about, family secrets, we're on the D family. We're on the countdown from the D family. Yeah. And the D family, there's little secrets that I found out, and one of the deep secrets is a brother and sister that had a baby. Yeah. So the story goes as what I know of. Yeah. Now, all of these stories weren't told by the right people. You understand? I think I got aware of these stories is because the people that know them, I think it's taking a toll on them. So they had to have some form of outlet. Do you understand? So on my male side of my family, you understand when I say the male side, I've got a mum and a dad. Yeah. So when I say male side, I mean the dad side. Yeah. And yeah, they look normal from the outside. Do you understand? So from what I know, three boys, three girls, and like I said, I grew up around them. One of my dad's sister has got four daughters, and I love being around them. Because I was the only child, and my parents are rubbish. So it was a delight to go somewhere else. But you're growing up, and you just look at. I keep looking at them all the time, and I think they don't even look like sisters. They do not look like sisters. They look like from four different countries. You could have said one is from Kenya, one is from New Zealand, one is from Pakistan, because they don't have not a blend. You understand? And there's many people that have different baby fathers, and the picture of them still look alike. You understand? You have one look a sharp one red skin one. Do you understand? And everybody else look like 11:59 midnight. How that makes sense? So if me I question it as cousin, and the another weird thing about it, there's three different surnames, and their mother got married twice. Twice. I was bridesmaid for once. Their mum got married twice, and none of them man there was their pappy. People tell me, "Gee, hey, chai, with me coffee." Let me tell you something. Yeah, when you're growing up and you don't know something, but they know. So if they know, they should be as curious to say, can't you not talk to your mums, or can't the mum just, what I mean? I've never seen one of the daddy them come round and said, yeah, let me take my daughter. You know who they saw regular? My father. My father. That's who they looked up to. Do you understand? And now I kind of feel I know why they looked up to him, because all of this family incest crap in their family. Don't get me wrong. The mother side have it too. But we have got on the daddy side first, the D family. That's all we have one in up. And I'm telling you, people, I'm so excited because, like I said, the brother and sister, my father, brother and sister, had a baby. And you know what's going to happen? You're going to know this story because I know sometimes when people listen to podcasts, yeah, they don't really go back to the beginning. So a lot of these podcasts, I have to kind of, bring back the old, refresh it. And I'm refreshing this one because the brother and sister that had a baby, yeah, lives next door to me, people. Yes, she lives next door. Yes, she does. Never take sip. Now, this story is telling now in 2025, but this is a decade. How much decade? This woman is like 40 now. But, yeah, whew, I am just so, oh my goodness. I can't believe, number one, she said yes, that she will come to my podcast and we're going to chop it up about her history. And it's my history too. It's just that we never knew each other. So one of my cousins let me know Wagwan because this particular cousin on my dad's side, she doesn't like one of her uncles. Yeah. So the uncle she don't like is the one that had the baby with his sister. So I maybe asked her why she not like him. And she told me, she said, oh, the reason why he was brought here from Jamaica is because they were gonna unalive him. Yeah. And when they were gonna unalive him, they brought him to London. Yeah. So for me, you understand, his mother knew that he was a little bit not really steady yet. You understand? So for me, you get your older brothers to watch that fool because he's been brought here under some weird circumstances and it's unlawful in London. Anyway, somehow, some way, yeah, these two brother and sisters, yeah, and you know the weirdest thing, you wouldn't know how long they have been fornicating for, but a baby was made. So the boy was 19, the girl was 14. And people, the reason why I know these things, which you're gonna get to hear about when Miss P comes and has her interview with moi, yeah. One was 19, one was 14. And like I said, how I know this bit is because Miss P has actually gone and met him. Do you understand? And that was something I never knew. But like I said, she's gonna go over certain little things. And yeah, 19, 14. Don't know what happened, how long it's been going on for, but where did the brother and sister have time? They lived in one house. Yeah, your mum knows that you're not safe to be around. So where did Una have time figure pata pata and doctors and nurses and sister and brother argument? Anyway, baby Mick, I heard that the sister she tried to hide the pregnancy. Obviously, eventually her mum found out. And people, you got to remember, these things happened way in the 70s. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I wouldn't have a clue. Yeah. But my daddy know that your brother is. Mm. So you, as a father, should be safeguarding your children from your own brother. But no, but I'm going to go into that one. I had to make notes. People, I have got a bag of notes, yes, sir. Just on the D family alone. Every minute I'm picking up something, realizing something, because you're not in one setting gonna know and how to behave even when you hear it. So when you get other people that know other stuff, your opinion even change even more. So anyway, like I said, the brother and sister made this baby. The mother found out. She took the baby. Yeah, and this is the part that I can't wait to ask Miss P. Yeah, how did my grandmother know your adopted mother to know to make the swap? That's what I want to know. Do you understand what I'm saying? So anyway, the baby's gone. I was told that the birth mother wanted that baby, but her mum obviously weren't having it. Do you understand? But I wish the mother, no, not the mother, the grandmother, yeah, the two brother and sister, their mum. I wish she took that stand when her son was in the house. Because I am, mm, how did they get to go together? And because she wanted the baby, it makes me feel like they had like a little secret relationship. You understand? Like it weren't like a one off. You understand what I'm saying? And you know what? Saying this, and I think they all knew. My dad, all the brothers and sisters knew that they were doing that. And no one ever said nothing until Belly come. You know when you just got a sneaky feeling. But anyway, I mean, I say, I know, watch. Any of the D family watching, by the way, chop it up with me. Give me a call. I'll let you know the number. Leave a comment in the comment section because me know say on our watch. And I'm sure some of them Downey family, Ono, Nanoa, a lot of these things, or if you do, as I can see, a lot of you have got mental health now. And this is why I've got my platform because none of Una got turn me mad with Uno Secret, not on my watch. You understand? No way. Nothing ever happened to me but having bad parents. That's it. You understand? I was a soldier out in these streets. Anybody come with any molestation? Anyway, I've done turn away. Fluffy, not get picked on. You understand? Nobody not kidnap no fluffy dad. You understand? I've never heard of it anyway. If you do, let me know. Do you understand? I never got no form of unlawful touch up, feel up, suggestion. Do you understand? I'm a freak on my own. I don't need you to freak me. Me, I freak by myself. Anyway, brother and sister that had the baby. So the baby, you know, was gone. And why? It must have been a terrible time. But in that terrible time, my grandmother, their mother, my dad, and all these five brothers and sisters were told not to talk about it. It's done. It's gone. In that time, I had younger cousins that were born. They were hearing these things, and it wasn't their burden. Do you understand? It's their uncle that's done something. But because you're a kid, you have to do what the adults say. You understand? So this was a secret for years and still is. Because as far as I'm concerned, no one hasn't been as brave as me. And I'm not even brave because it's not my story. Do you understand? All I know, the story has made people get mental health. Holding these secrets, not knowing how to talk, then the people that are holding the secret, you having your kids, do you understand? And doing the same thing. So anyway, the brother and sister that had the baby, yeah? So the man who have the baby, him now, me don't know what other crimes he was doing, yeah? But it's in the man blood. It's not to say it was a one-off. So you leave Jamaica and your hand hot. You come to London, you have a baby with your sister. You leave your sister and you meet a woman and she have a baby. What do you do now? You start playing the baby. People, you know I feel to just pause this. I can't even. Even me telling the story on my own, I'm still trying to like, what? Yeah, he meet a lady, yeah, when he get into adulthood. I didn't even know when he meet her. He could have meet her because I don't know. But all I know, you was dealing with that woman, yeah, and you was dealing with her baby. With that woman, you then had five children. And the oldest of that, I know that the oldest, she know what you was doing to her sister. Yeah, this got so bad, people. It was going on for years until the young girl that he was molesting, she couldn't take no more. Yeah, she become an adult. The man, me here, say, you understand? And it's not alleged because this has gone to court. It's been in the local paper, the metro paper, you know. So she couldn't have no more. And one day he came in her laundry and was smelling her underwear, people. Could you imagine? But look at me, I mash up the studio. The man going at the girl laundry and was sniffing her underwear. When him see say he feels say she have man, so him start beat her up. In the beat her up, she run out of the yard. Yeah? When she run to the members of the D family because everybody live close. Yeah? In a South London. Everybody live close. So she run to the D family, the one that have the four pitney in there. You understand? That don't look alike with three different surnames. None of them look like they're from the same country. And them she run to. Anyway, when she ran to them, they took her to the police station and procedures started to proceed. He went to jail, yes. I don't know how long for, but it weren't long enough because two twos I blink man's on road. Do you understand? And I'm hearing that her mum, because I speak to the daughter. Do you understand? I speak to her. She lives very close to me, and when me I got shop sometime in Bronx, her, I see her, I talk. And she told me she feels like her mum knew. When the dad went to jail, yeah, and that's not even her dad, that's her stepdad. I wouldn't even call him a stepdad. That was the man in the house that ruined my life. That's what I would call him. Yeah? Good for nothing, nothing. Just to take up space. They should have left you in Jamaica and let Jamaican people deal with you, bruh. You come here and you damage. Yeah? So the girl that you molest, she damaged. The five people that you have, them the damage. Your family that you come from, them damage. Now, people, I see these people. I see them regular. When I see them sometimes, me bullshit, I drive past them because they look gone. You know the way in transit, we don't even know what airport they should be. They should be with luggage. Loss. And these people, they got good house, they got good money. Do you understand? But you can't have all of these family traumas. They're too deep. Do you understand? And now we all got kids. So I don't understand how my father, listen, people, I got a picture. I've been saying it all the time to my Michael, yeah? Me I got pick up that the picture there and come show Uno. I'm on the stoop. I was there every holiday. Yeah, my father dropped me there. And and the wickedest thing, the sister that had the baby, she was in my, family home regular. So when I see Miss P, I see her mum. I keep telling her, you look just like her because Miss P's never met her mum. Do you understand what I'm saying? She's never ever met her mum. Do you understand what I'm saying? But I'm going to continue this story. Do you understand? Because, like I said, I've booked her. It's very difficult to get Miss P. People, because she's suffering from depression now. She's having anxiety. Yeah? She's going partially blind and deaf because brother and sister no feel lie down and have no baby. It causes problems. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? She's got a beautiful personality, Miss P, because she wasn't brought up with the D family. She was adopted. And those people that adopted her, I've never met them because they're not here today. But the person that Miss P is, you can see that they were beautiful people. Do you understand? So only God see and know. Yeah? Like I keep saying, I've said it before. My parents shouldn't have been parents. How they met together, because they both grew up with trauma. My mum grew up with trauma, my dad grew up with trauma. And it's all in-house trauma. It's not trauma that was a stranger came in and they did what they did. No, all of it is our family, on family, on family. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And then it led down to my sister being abused. Then this, that, me, not me. Nobody, like I keep saying, nobody don't want fluffy. You understand? And look here, fluffy I make. Me not talk to them, people. I don't talk to them people. You understand? If you want to call me the black sheep, I take that label. Me no business. Yeah, I rather black label and safe than white label and troubled. Do you understand? My kids know everything. This is a personal diary. If me leave the earth, my kids can go on YouTube. Nobody don't need to come and tell my kids nothing. I've told them all. The good, the bad, the ugly, and all the whatever else. Do you understand? If everybody want embellish the amount of nine nights that I've gone to and heard stories about people, and the people are not here to back up themselves, but their kids are hearing all of these rumors. This time, mummy and daddy could have sat down in the comfort of their home. Let me tell you something, people. It doesn't matter what you've done in life, yeah? No matter what. Could be the worstest, you understand? Gone jail for everything. Sit down with your them. Sit down with your kids. Tell them. Doesn't matter if you've gone to jail, you've been a thief, doesn't matter if you've been on drugs. You understand? Me, secret. Tell my kids everything. I don't care. You understand? I don't. Because if you don't, somebody's going to tell them, embellishing the story, and it no gossip. So I'm going to wrap it up for now, but I'm definitely coming back, people. You're not going to miss me for long because I will be back. So the number I want people to call if they want to say something to me, yeah, is 073 771 47557. So that's 073 771 47557. And I am on TikTok as Secret Sister and All Purpose. So if you want to come and get me on the Tiki Toki where I make all my trouble, come over. But people, press the like, share, and notification because you're not going to want to miss the interview with the child of the molestation, the brother and sister that had a baby. That story is coming within days. Yeah, so this is the countdown. So every day until then, I'll be talking about hard family secrets. People, it's a sunny day. At least take a walk, get a glass of water, walk to the park, and just take in some fresh air. Keep safe. Yeah, I want you to keep safe. Amen.